Hey guys, it's Quay and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So, I have some exciting news to tell you guys, so definitely sit down, get ready, because we're gonna talk. First with this video, definitely subscribe to my channel. It means so much to have you part of my little family. And yeah, without further ado, let's talk about it. So, if you guys have been here for a while, I mean like for the past month and a half, you know that I absolutely hate my job. Like I talk about it almost every single day, how much I truly do not like it. And I finally quit. Yay! So yeah, I quit. I said goodbye. I said deuces. Like I'm not about to sit here and put up with the abuse, the mistreatment. So I left. And I'm so happy. I wanted to just talk about the experience because I think if you're in a situation like I was in where you were unhappy, this might be able to help you. And if you've also quit your job, I think it's good to start this discussion around it because everyone's quitting now. And I think that's crazy. But yeah, let's talk about it. So I quit. You know what? The vibes were off. I must say, the vibes were just off. And it felt like the right thing to do. You guys know I've been talking about it for a while, how much I just don't like it. It's become emotionally and mentally draining for me just to go into work and talk to people for 8 hours a day. It's a lot to deal with, and I'm not built for it. I'm not built for it, and that's okay. You know, there's some people who are built for that kind of work, and I'm just not. I'm not. And I don't think I ever will be, but I'm glad that I figured that out and I like realized. And on top of that, they're just petty. Like working a corporate job, it's a lot to deal with. People are very petty. People are vindictive. People will become your friend just to get information on you and then like stab you in the back later down the road. It's just too much to deal with. And I just don't want to be in that environment. I just don't think it's good for my mental and I just don't want to be around it. I just cannot do it. So I'm glad that I left. You know, it's just, it's horrible. I am gonna miss my like, friends and stuff, but the thing is, like, I have their numbers and stuff, so we still talk, which is great. And one of my friends is still there, and she's doing amazing. I know she is definitely built for this job, and she's gonna do great. Like, she's amazing already. So yeah. But anyways, I just wanted to like let you guys know. It was probably gonna be like a really quick video, but yeah, I finally did it and I feel good. I feel good about the decision. I feel happy. And if you watched my last video, I was talking about the pandemic and everything that's going on, you know, jobs and work from home and all that other stuff. So definitely watch that video because some of the stuff that I said in there, I'll probably say again here because they are kind of one and the same. But crap, what was I talking about? Yeah, the decision, it felt right. It felt like a good choice. And what I mean by that is oftentimes I know personally I get hung up in the decision making process. Like I want to always make the perfect decision and I oftentimes get so caught up in trying to make that perfect decision that I just give up, I get overwhelmed and I just make a random decision that ends up being a bad decision, a bad choice. And then I blame myself for it and I'm like, okay, you need to get better at making decisions. So it's just vicious cycle that I'm on that I do to myself. So with this choice, I was talking to a really good friend of mine and he was like, as long as the decision that you make, it makes you like you're happy with it, you feel good about it, it was a good decision. No matter what, it was a good decision because at the end of the day you're happy. And with that, when I had said I'm leaving, it felt it felt right. It felt good. I was like, yes. I was definitely scared. I was very uncertain because I was making a lot at that job. And to just leave. And I have a part-time job though. I've always had that. But I like that because it still gives me my free time and just it gives me time to think. I realized that I don't have to work as much to, you know, pay my bills and do the things that I want to do. Like I don't have to work as much. I just don't think I'm built to work 40 hours a week. I just don't think I'm built for that. It's just not, it doesn't sit right in my spirit. Something about that is just not my thing. But I'm so happy. And there was a supervisor at my job. She's been there for 30 years. Now that scares me because when I look around and I see people who've been there for that long, it's like, how? How do you do it? Like, how do you stay at a job like that for that long? A job that you don't really like. I mean, I get the benefits are great, but I can't say somewhere I'm not happy. I cannot say somewhere that stresses me out. And a lot of the supervisors, like, they spill the tea, honey. So they'll talk about how much they hate their job and they hate the other supervisors and their colleagues. And it's like, why stay? Why do that? And I guess with them, they've been there for so long, they feel trapped, they feel like they can't go anywhere else. But I just didn't want that to be my fate. Like, I did not want to be miserable and angry and take my anger out on other people because I don't have the right to do that. I do not have the right to do that. I hated when I was at work and people above me would take their anger out on me. And it's like, why, first of all, I'm not the cause of this anger. You need to do some internal work and figure out what's going on and deal with it, but it's not me. Like, you're taking out your anger and your frustrations from this job onto me. Like, that's so ridiculous. And then imagine if they have like spouses and kids. You're taking that out on your kids and your wife. Like, no one deserves that. Like, that's so disrespectful. So, yeah, it was definitely time for me to go. The vibes were off, you guys. The vibes were off from the jump. Like, when you walk into a place and you're just like, something just doesn't feel right. Something just doesn't feel right. The day that I went in to put in my 2-week notice, oh, let me tell you about that. I went to go put in my 2-week notice and it just didn't feel right. The vibes were just off. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but the vibes were off. So I went in to go and do that, and I was like, I'm not gonna stay here for 2 weeks. Nope, I'm not gonna do it. So I said, okay, I'll stay for 5 days. Um, I couldn't even do that. Girl, I couldn't even do that because every day I would go in, it would be something different. And it's like, what the heck is wrong with you guys? Like, do you guys get off on stressing people out? Like, do you get off on just ruining people's lives? I think they do. I honestly do, because it's like, there's no way a human being can be so petty. Like, you have nothing better to do with your life than be this petty. So every day it was something else. So I finally was like, yeah, I'm not doing this. They would find like the smallest things to complain about that I was doing, and it's like, wait, where did this energy come from? Because you weren't complaining about this 3 weeks ago. Like, where is this? They're pulling up things from 6 months ago, and it's like, what? Where is this energy coming from? Like, what is the real tea? Like, what's really going on here? And I just was like, yeah, you know what? I'm not coming back. So I didn't. I walked in, and I was like, yeah, I can't do this anymore. I couldn't. I couldn't. I just could not do it. The vibes were off from the start. Um, but yeah, I'm happy. I'm gonna go see my friends soon. So I'm going Wednesday to go visit my best friend in Virginia, and we're gonna have so much fun. We're gonna go to the beach, live our best lives, have tequila, margaritas by the beach, just I'm so excited. I'm definitely gonna film there too because I want to make another video that I think is going to tie into everything really well. But yeah, you guys, my advice to you, if you're in the same predicament that I'm in, girl, don't stay. Don't stay somewhere where you're unhappy because you're not doing anyone a favor. You're not doing any favors by staying. You're hindering your own growth and your own blessings. Like, you're blocking your blessings. Period. Um, I don't. Am I a little scared? Of course. Of course. But am I optimistic? Yes. Yes. I know that in the end everything is going to work out and I'm happy. And that's all that matters. But anyways, definitely let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. If you guys are planning on quitting, if you've quit your job before and what you've done, how to navigate this whole journey of quitting. Yeah, but till next time, stay pretty and remember, if it doesn't make you happy, just get rid of it. Bye, guys.